Hi everyone, just a quick video between ST videos. I am currently in the process of editing the rest of the chassis treatment, but I just want to break it up a bit and put another different video in. So we've got the winter months coming up, and I thought I'm going to be in the garage still working on this properly. And how am I going to keep warm? I've tried all sorts. I've got myself one of them fleeces where it heats up inside. You know, that's alright because you can walk around with a battery bank inside the pocket, but it don't last forever. Good things about them is you can walk around, keep your general feel of your body warm. It's not the best, but I went and got myself one of these 12-volt diesel heaters you see a lot on eBay. I just wanted to share with you, this is what I'm going to be using to try and heat the garage up. Now, I'm not expecting to get anywhere like indoors, but in the winter I just want to take it up 10 degrees if this does it. I did see a guy on YouTube had a double car garage, used one of these, and it brought it up 12 degrees from what it was outside, so that'd be fine with me. So I'm going to pull this out and show you what's in the packet. Okay, so I've opened the box already. So you get the air duct. This is like the main air outlet. This is like your air intake for underneath of it. You've got your baffle, your bracket. You've got air filter come in, loads of Jubilee clips, an exhaust. This looks like, you can put this on the exhaust outlet pipe, and this looks like it moves. So if you want to attach this to a piece of wood or something, which I might do yet, I don't know. Power cable, I believe this takes 15 amps, and then there's the main unit. So I'm going to try and get this out of the gas. Well, that's the unit. Let me just adjust the camera so you can see. It's got a nice little remote here. See if we can unclip that. Okay, so it comes with a little remote. Now, it's got the display screen and the outlet. That's where you fill the diesel up on the top. I believe it's a 5 litre tank. Yep. There's the inlet and outlet. It's all labelled up quite nicely. So you've got the vent, fuel and air inlet. So this will be where the exhaust goes, this will be the air inlet. So I'm going to get it set up. The idea, I think I'm going to put it at the back of the garage and just have it with the remote, because I can put the actual exhaust out the back of the garage. So I'll just drill a small hole, or maybe extend this, don't know. So let's get this wired up and see what happens. So what I'm thinking is come straight off of this, because this is 12 volt direct to the battery with a 15 amp fuse that runs up to the front there. So I'll have to turn the switch on up there to get the power up here. So I'll get access to this. We're tapping maybe here for now just to test it, okay, and see how it goes. Anyone who knows me knows I hate spiders. And they're everywhere. Especially at the moment, great big house spiders. Ugh, do my head in. I want to bring you closer. So I'm going to tap into here with the cable that come with it. If I have to, I will extend these cables. In the summer I won't need this, but I think before the harsh winter months kick in, just to try and keep me a bit comfortable out here. Go, they're in. On the back of the unit, got a positive and negative screw terminal. Comes with a little washer, take that off. Reattach. Same with the negative. So next, got to fill up some diesel. I've bought a jerry can, 5 litres, and I'm going to just fill it up. Just filmed a short going on the channel, so by the time this video's on you would have seen this. Let's get back to filling the diesel up. There's a jerry can, get the lid off and get it filled up. Okay, so it probably would be a good idea if you put all this stuff on, like your exhaust and your inlet, before you filled it up with diesel. So let's see where this has got to go. Don't know, but I ain't got much space at the moment. It's always doing other bits around other things. Ooh. Right, I can't really see. Vent, that one. So you want the exhaust this stuff's quite easy to bend, so we can adjust it a bit, and it should sit quite nicely. There you go. Just being careful. Right now, probably don't need this in here because it's like 20 degrees in here. What I'll probably do is when we get a real cold day, is come out here and do a test with it. They're on. Okay, so they're all on. Okay, it's going to be a better idea maybe putting it outside somewhere, and same with this somewhere. Maybe you can get an extension part for these, and then what I might do is run them up, and out the holes there goes outside then. So we're all wired up. Got some diesel in here. Now let's go up. Turn it on. USB socket, that one. Plenty of power, look. You eagle eye viewers, just down here I've got another solar panel ready to go up. Look, the big boy, that one. So let me get up here. Oh, we got power. Let's flip the camera and show you. Let's turn the light off. Right, it says 21 here. Don't know how well you can actually see that. So that's the temperature in here already, I'm guessing. P3. Let's power it on, see what happens. It might need to prime because it's the first time it's been used. Oh, there you go. This button here, it primes it. I don't know if you've got to hold it for a little while. That noise is the fuel pump. Right, on the remote, oh, well, you can hear it. On the remote, I pushed it on and it come up like this. don't know if I'm missing anything. E2. It did in the manual, I actually remember now, said this could happen because it's never been used before. So not to worry, just to turn it off and turn it on again. That little red indicator I believe is the glow plug. I don't know how well you can actually see this. It stinks of diesel. But that's the glow plug, and I believe when that goes out you should be alright to go. Let's give it a couple of minutes and see if we can get it going. Okay, so gonna be honest with you, I couldn't get the diesel heater working. It powered up as you see nicely, but it kept coming up with an error 2 message. So what does, I went indoors and I've done a quick check online to see if there's any error code manuals, because in the actual book it don't tell you anything for what error code's what. So I thought, oh great. So it turns out that it needs a stable 12 volt supply to run. Now my solar panels, they generate about 14 volts to keep the batteries topped up nicely. So I need a way to pull that down. So what I've done is I've got myself a little 12 volt voltage regulator. Quite cheap to get hold of. So what this will enable me to do is take the 14 volts from into this and then adjust it so I can get a 12 volt flow of power, and hopefully that'll sort the problem out. I've also taken the cover off to have a little look inside the heater, and I'll show that in a second. So let's just crack on, get this wired in and adjusted, and see if we can get the thing working. So let's crack on. You can see the kink a bit better now. Okay, I've just tried to squeeze it with my hand to see if I can make it a bit better, to give it another go to prime. Don't seem to be doing a great deal. There is a little bit of fuel there. This looks like it's got a lot of trapped air in it. I can see, stop the prime in a minute, just over the back there. You can see it, but there's a lot of hose working away on it. This light's got 2 settings, I've just noticed. That's better. So ain't got much space here to work. Right, let's try powering it up. So this is the on button. That red light there's a glow plug. Nope, still kind of the E2 sign. And I looked online, you can see a strong diesel now. I did look online and that did say the voltage. That's why I bought this thing. I'm going to have a little look online and see if there's anything I'm missing.
So I did look, and that is the voltage. I'll put the diagram up in the corner to show. It's showing 26 degrees in here anyway, but the fact that voltage is still not sitting right, there's something wrong, and there's a strong smell of diesel coming from somewhere. So I'm going to have a little butcher's online and see if there's anything I'm missing. I mean, the instruction book that come with it ain't worth diddly. So let's crack on. Right, okay, so made a mistake there. What I didn't count for is the voltage drop along the cable from the front of the garage to the back, where I wanted to locate the actual heater. So I've done some research online, and it does say online where other people have set this up, so plug it straight to the battery. So I've done that now. I wanted it to back of the garage, because in the winter when it's really cold, January, February sort of time, when I come out and I play darts at the back here, because I'm putting a dartboard up soon. I wanted to be able to warm the garage up, just take the chill off it. So hence at the back of the garage, keeps, you know. So the other thing I didn't like with it is that green pipe tubing that comes with it. It had that little kink in it, so I've cut that out, replaced it. I've pulled it apart, as you see, and I've got it running basically. I've got my multimeter here, and it's got a temperature gauge on it, so I'm gonna get it going and see how hot this actually gets. I don't know what else to say about it. So other than the instructions that come with it, not very clear. There's no fuel filter within the line, but there is a fuel pump. It takes a little while to prime it. Plug it straight to the battery, the main one, and it will work. When you first boot it up, it will bellow out a heck of a lot of smoke, and I did capture some of that on my camera with my phone, so I'll put that in so you can see. But let's actually test and see how warm it gets with the heat thing on the multimeter. Okay, so here it all is. It's from the inside. I've got it plugged straight to the back, like I said. So you've got the bus bar there for the ground, straight there. There is a 15 amp fuse located just there. I've got it on setting, I don't know how you can see that, 2 at the moment. The heat coming out of the exhaust is uncomfortable. So is that. So on the multimeter, I've got this test for the temperature. So it's showing up to 25 degrees. It ain't the best time to be testing. Good 3-4 inches away from up there. Which was 112 Celsius. Still climbing. So it's coming out of the exhaust, just out of curiosity. Look at that rest here, it's even hotter. Here's an idea. I wonder if I can use that heat somewhere. But the best test for this will be in the winter, when it's cold, January, February sort of time, and it's single digits, just below freezing. So if that's on setting 2, this goes from 5 to 8 kilowatts. So if that's on 2, So it's not a bad kit. Having a blind moment when I put it up there, not thinking of the voltage drop, but it's working. And when the temperature does drop, I will do a proper sort of like test with it to see how warm it gets in here. I'm not aiming to get it really hot, but it's just bigger than a single car garage. And the video I see online, where they said to put it straight to the battery, the bloke's got a double car garage and he was getting it up to about 18 degrees, 20 degrees Celsius. So if that's a double garage, what am I going to get it in here? Just means I can work out in the winter in comfort. So I'm going to power this thing down, because you don't turn it directly off, you just turn it off at the switch on the board there at the front on the control panel, and then it's got to do a cooling down period. So yeah, but I feel like I've made a few errors in this one. I could have done a bit more research. The instructions could have been a bit more clearer, things like that. But it's drawing minimal power. I'm still 13.7 volts in the battery. It's doing pretty good. So solar panels for you. And yeah, I'm just going to tie it up. Don't know where to mount it yet. I'll work that one out. But it'll keep the chill off me when I'm working out in the winter. And diesel. If I'm out for 2 or 3 hours a day, I'll do a £5 a week in diesel on it. Can't complain. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to get back to working on the ST, and that video will be coming out shortly. So yeah, if you want these diesel heaters, I'll put a link in the description. I keep looking at it because I'm just trying to work out how I'm going to fit it, but stop rabbiting, I don't like that. So see you in the next video. Bye for now. Just quickly show you how to shut it down. Just hold this until it says off, and it'll continue to go, and it's going to blow out some cool air just to cool it down. Just give it 5 minutes like this. Just give it, like I say, just give it a few minutes like this. It's still chucking out quite a bit of heat there. And the fan is still blowing. So it's blowing some, the fan's still spinning, cool it down, the element in here. So I'm going to leave it like this. Right. Sort out all the cabling and sort out where I'm going to mount it. It's drawing in cold air and it's blowing it out the front. That's cooling it down. Yeah, if you like this piece of kit and you want one yourself, I'll put a link in the description, as I do most of my videos, the things I use. Yeah, hit like, subscribe. I want to crack on with the ST now, so that's me prepped ready for the winter to keep warm out here, so I can continue working on this. So like, subscribe, all that jargon. You ain't got to if you don't want to, but I appreciate you watching. Would I get on these? Only time will tell. Come back in January, February, I'll do an update video once I've got it all installed, found a place for it and everything else. I'm fed up of talking now, so I'm going to crack on with the ST, and see you in the next video. Bye for now.